Hi, this is Stacy Glow. Today I will do a makeup with an interesting name, such as Grunge. Probably you know this word as a direction in music, namely one of the subspecies of the alternative rock. So you are likely to imagine that this makeup will distinguish from most others. It has rather dark shades. So are you with me? First I need to put a primer on the whole face. Then as usual, NYX BB cream. Next you need to blend everything well with the help of a beauty blender. By the way, this is one of my favorite tools, as well as a variety of shadow brushes. Beauty blenders come in very beautiful bright shades. They are extremely pleasing to touch and also very comfortable to use. Now I'm taking NYX Wonder Stick and putting it on my nose and forehead, highlighting the right areas of the face. With the help of the concealer, I highlight the area under the eyes and mask the defects, while I don't forget to blend everything with the beauty blender. After that, I take the Wonder Stick and make contouring of the areas such as cheekbones, forehead and nose.
Start a fight. We'll start a fight. Baby, run away. 'Cause we'll start a fight.
When contouring is ready, powder can be applied. As usual, I put NYX powder with light motions. Turn to the eyebrows. I emphasize them.
Come and get a little closer, we're gonna fight, a fight. Come and get a little closer, we're gonna fight. Come and get a little closer, we're gonna fight, a fight. Come and get a little closer, we're gonna fight. If you just try to fix your fears, I invite you to come
emphasized by the concealer. It is necessary to put the product under and above the eyelid.
If you just try to fix your fears, I invite you to a little play. That's what I want, that's what I need, that's what I've dreamt for all these days. Run away.
The basis for makeup is over, and we start to work with the eyes. First we put the light shadows. We cover all our eyelids with shadows. Then I turn to dark shades of brown color. We put dark shadows in the inner and outer corners of the eye and on the upper fold of the eyelids. When this whole process is over, we carefully blend everything, making a smooth transition. Here we work with a lot of shadows for a stunning effect. Therefore, then I put even darker shadows, almost black, at the top of the eye and the upper fold of the eyelids, and blend it.
Maybe run away, 'cause we'll start a fight. Run away before it's too late, or come and fight the fight for real. Back for mercy if you drown in pain. You drown in pain.
Dark shadows should also be applied on the lower fold of the eyelids. This will further emphasize your eyes. Next, I'll blend it all again and again. I must get the perfect transition between light and dark shadows. And again, I blend everything, all the shadows, and put them in addition. We do a bright makeup, and with this look we're not going to school, right?
Come and get a little closer, we're gonna fight a fight. Come and get a little closer, we're gonna fight. If you just try to fix your fears, I invite you to a little play. That's what I want, that's what I need, that's what I've dreamt for all these days. Run away, run away, run away before it's too late. Oh, come and fight, but fight for real. Don't back for mercy if you drown in pain. You drown in pain.
When we finish with shadows, we put mascara.
Then you run away. Come and get a little closer, we're gonna fight a fight. Come and get a little closer, we're gonna fight. Come and get a little closer, we're gonna fight a fight. Come and get a little closer, we're gonna fight.
And the last finishing touch is the lips. First we put lip scrub and then matte cream gloss color sensational lipstick.
I invite you to a little play. That's what I want, that's what I need, that's what I've dreamt for all these days. Run away, run away, run away before it's too late. Oh, come and fight for real. Back for mercy if you drown in pain. You drown in pain.
Well, now you're ready for a concert or a party. Do not forget to share your experiences at the end.
We'll start a fight. We'll start a fight. Maybe run away.
Hello, here's Stacy Glow. Today I'm gonna tell you how to make our makeup brighter by contouring red lips. To begin with, I'm gonna put a primer, high definition primer from NYX, on the whole face and blend it with my fingers. With its help, we will prepare our skin for our future makeup, and thanks to the primer, our makeup will last longer. The primer creates a so-called film on our face, thanks to which our foundation product, powder and other cosmetics will not fall deeply under the skin, creating various unpleasant skin redness or extended pores. BB cream of natural shade is our next product. I'm gonna apply it on the whole face and blend with the help of Beauty Blender sponge. With its soft texture and masking effect, it perfectly lies on the skin, hiding various skin imperfections. After that, we'll work with concealer. Waterproof concealer from NYX Gotcha Covered Concealer perfectly hides black circles under the eyes and some redness. I'm gonna put it on the black circles under my eyes in the form of a triangle and on some redness, and then blend it with Beauty Blender mini sponge. This concealer perfectly masks all skin imperfections. It doesn't contain talc but silica instead that regulates moisture level, and therefore it's suitable for all skin types. Going to do the contouring. Just recently I have discovered a magic pencil for contouring. This is a new highlighter stick, Wonder Stick Contour. Thanks to its creamy texture, it is perfectly applied and easily blended, creating a natural shade and light contour for your face. Then I'm putting a bronzer on my cheeks and following the line from the beginning and leading somewhere to the middle. I'm putting the bronzer on the lower part of the face along the contour to emphasize my face shape. I'm also darkening my forehead along the line of hair growth. You can apply bronzer with such lines or just round. And also I'm putting the bronzer on the sides of the nose to make it look smaller. I guess some of you will be smart enough to exclude this part if your nose is already small. Let's move further. I'm putting brighter shade under my eyes and a little lower to better hide the black circles under the eyes. Also, I'm putting it on the forehead and chin and drawing a small line from the top to the bottom of the nose to make it look smaller. I'm blending it with a sponge. And finally, we need to fix our face tone, so I'm using the powder here. I'm putting the powder with a large brush, shaking excess amount of powder. And let's make our eyes now. Since the main emphasis of our makeup is on the lips and cheekbones, we are not gonna emphasize our eyes. I'm putting a light natural beige shade on my whole eye with an eye brush. Then using a small brush, I'm drawing a light brown shadow over the fold of the upper eyelid and adding a little to the outer corner of the eye. And I'm blending it, leading from an outer corner to the beginning with a shade brush. With a small brush, I'm adding some brown shadows to the lower eyelid and blending again. And classing finishing part, painting the upper and lower eyelashes with mascara. are usually second main element of the makeup, at least for me, because the eyes are always at the first place. But in this makeup, we are paying special attention to our lips. Personally, I adore matte lipsticks, since various lip glosses and other lipsticks look just awful for me. Perfect creamy texture of matte velvety lipstick is simply fascinating, and this shade of Kitten Hills is just extraordinary. I'm putting a little product on the lips and drawing contour with lip brush. Then I'm putting lipstick on my lips. So this is the final result. How do you like it? Please remember to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet and like our video. See you guys later. Hello, here's Stacy Glow. Today I'm gonna show you how to apply makeup with glitter. Join us. To start with, I'm applying a primer and spreading it all over my face. After that, we need our favorite BB cream from NYX. I'm taking a beauty blender and also spreading it evenly all over the face. If you are following us, you must remember the right order of applying makeup. What should I take next? Exactly, the concealer. I'm gonna apply it under the eyes, lighten those areas of my face which need to be lightened, meanwhile hiding all the drawbacks, and properly blend it all. After that, I'm gonna do a nice face contouring. For this purpose, we are using a stick, as usual. Right now I'm opening my palette with contouring. I needed to nicely complete my nose contouring, like this. After that, the contouring should be blended. Next step, applying the powder. We are using transparent powder from NYX and applying it with light movements. Next go the eyebrows. Now when my eyes and eyebrows look a little tighter, we're gonna work with the shadows. I'm opening my palette with shadows, choosing, what do you think? Yeah, light ones. In this case, that'll be light brown shadows. Applying them on the upper crease of the eyelid and blending. Please don't get bored of hearing this every time. I'm always reminding you to blend everything, just not to spoil your final look. After that, I'm applying light beige shadows. I'm darkening my eyelid with much darker shadows. And the last thing, applying dark brown shadows on the lower crease of the eyelid, blending it all. I'm gonna now apply a light concealer to the corner of the eyes. And then continue working with the eyeshadows. We're using wider range of shadows in this makeup than usually. To the middle of the eyelid, I'm applying light and peach color shadows. Then, to the upper crease of the eyelid, brown shadows. And after that, to the middle of the eyelid, red and pink eyeshadows. When we are finally finished with the eyeshadows, I'm applying glitter. Then I'm drawing wings. Remember that the eyeliner is the best instrument to make it tidy and even. Applying our mascara then, taking into account that we don't need to emphasize our lower eyelashes. Now I'm using a lip scrub and then applying a pink lipstick from NYX. Really nice shade of pink, by the way. So here's how we look at the end. Hope you like it, cause I like mine. Subscribe and stay with me. See you soon. Hi, this is Stacy Glow. Today we are starting a series of makeups for the brown eyes. Brown eyes are the most widespread, so I hope this will be relevant to many people. Now I'll show you how to make a gentle makeup with a blue accent. First of all, our usual procedure is to put a primer.
Try to forget those words, then I realized better.
And then to put a BB cream using a beauty blender.
I am on my own. What if I'm just a human with common desires?
So we take the concealer, and as usual we mask all the defects. But you already probably know all this. Next, you need to blend everything carefully using the beauty blender.
Forgetting our time or so.
The next step is contouring. For this, we use the familiar product that is always next to me. This is NYX's Wonder Stick. I use it to highlight some areas of the face and for contouring. First the forehead and cheekbones, then the nose. At the end, you need to blend everything with the help of a beauty blender.
We're all waiting for an affection now, then we run our own. Now, what if I'm just a human with common desires? What if there is nothing special or normal inside of me? What if I'm just a human with common desires? Will you dump me like trash without forgetting the time or so?
It's time for powder. I shake off excessive amount of powder from a large brush and put it with light motions on the whole face.
I think I've got enough. I wanna change my life.
Now we turn to the jewelry part of the make. I brush my eyebrows and then I use an eyebrow pencil to draw a contour.
Oh God, change me. What if I'm just a human with common desires?
Now we need to fill our eyebrows inside. I use eyebrow shadows for this. And of course, I make the contour of our eyebrows clearer. Add light shadows and an indispensable Wonder Stick to emphasize my eyebrows.
Forgetting our time or so.
Now the eyebrows are beautiful and neat. At least I think so. What do you think? Is everything good and symmetrical? Then let's move on. Now I choose light brown shadows in the palette and put them on the upper fold of the eyelids and blend it. Then I use a reddish brown shade. I'll put it also on the top fold of the eyelids and blend it. And then I put a darker shade in the outer corner of my eye. I blend everything and make a light, smooth transition between shades. Now watch carefully for my next steps. Here you'll find a small tip of how you can use Wonder Stick. So I use the light part of our Wonder Stick as light shadows and put it using a shadow brush at the inner corners of the eyes and mid-eyelids. After that, I continue to put light, in this case white shadows, to the middle of the eyelid. Again I turn to dark brown shadows. I put them in the outer corners of the eye, blend, and make the best transition between the shades.
I know I've got enough, wanna change my life, change me, oh God, change me. What if I am just a human with common desire?
Use the Wonder Stick again. I put white shadows and Wonder Stick using a brush in the inner corners of the eye. Then I emphasize by white color part of the lower fold of the eyelid.
What if I'm just a human with common desires? Desires. What if there is nothing special unknown inside of me? Inside of me. What if I'm just a human with common desires?
And I also emphasize the lower fold of the eyelids with a beautiful blue pencil. As usual, I draw neat and thin wings.
So we're all just humans. It's in our blood to betray, to hurt one another, to feed our lives with hate. I may not be an exception, though. You always want to be loved.
Look at this product. This is an extraordinary shade, the liquid turquoise shades from NYX. I need them to emphasize the lower fold of my eyelids. And now again I put a small amount of white shadows in the inner corners of the eye. I highlight the wings using my favorite Wonder Stick and blend all by the Beauty Blender. Next I draw the upper and lower eyelashes with mascara. And finally our lips. Today I use Matte Cream Gloss Color Sensational No. 11 lipstick. At the end of the makeup, I put a fixing eyebrow gel for a long-lasting effect. We are again ready for brilliant adventures. Today we have started a series of makeups for the brown eyes. You have just seen how to make a gentle makeup with a blue accent. Click subscribe below the video so that you don't miss everything, and stay with me. See you! Hello, here's Stacy Glow. You won't believe what I'm gonna show you today. Pretty often, I'm extremely lacking time for a proper makeup and need to make it real quick. What if you also can't find a mirror at such moments? Has it ever happened to you? It happened to me. So I decided to teach you how to apply makeup without a mirror. Impossible, you're saying? In fact, it's not that difficult as you may think. A little unusual, but possible. I've already mastered it. The order of actions is the same as with the ordinary makeup. First of all, I'm applying a primer all over the face. And after that, our favorite BB cream, blending it all over my face. I'm applying a concealer for these areas: nose, between the eyebrows, and under the eyes, then blending it. After that, I'm doing contouring as always. And right after that, applying powder. This one, my lovely powder from NYX. Then I'm doing eyebrows and neatly drawing them. You should by this moment know how to do them from my previous videos. I mentioned about that when we were talking about the most typical makeup mistakes. Next go the eyeshadows. I'm applying them on the eyelids. Remember to apply dark eyeshadows on the upper crease of the eyelid. Carefully drawing my upper and lower eyelashes with mascara. Just don't give too much on the lower ones. And finally, I'm completing my look with a red lipstick from NYX. Basically, there's nothing special here. You only need to be a little more careful than usual. A few attempts, and I'm sure you'll master it. Subscribe if you're not with us yet, to always stay beautiful. Hello, this is Stacy Glow. If you paid attention, I usually use a wide range of items while applying makeup and never feel a lack of them in my backpack or purse. But today I want to show you that makeup shouldn't always be associated with something long or difficult. You can apply it even if you ran out of mascara or any other product. Let's learn to apply makeup with a limited number of items. I'll pull out 5 items from my purse right now. Pay attention randomly. So what do we have? Here is a double-sided stick for contouring from NYX, an eyebrow pomade, an eyeliner, an eyeshadow palette, and the last thing, a dark lipstick from NYX. If you wanna see the result, watch till the end. Let's start our experiment. For the beginning, I'm using Wonder Stick from NYX to lighten the area under the eyes, my forehead and cheeks. And I'm gonna blend it with a beauty blender. Also, I'm applying a little bit of the same product on the eyes. In this case, it functions also as a primer. I'm slightly blending it. You can use your fingers for that. And then, I'm using it as intended, doing contouring. Applying the product on the cheekbones and blending it. Also doing nose contouring. After that, I'm applying this product on my forehead and blending it also. After that, I'm taking a sloped brush for eyebrows. Applying a small amount of the product and thoroughly drawing my eyebrows with an eyebrow pomade from NYX. I'm sure you've already mastered this art. Remember to always brush your eyebrows. Then I'm working with eyeshadows. We're applying light eyeshadows on the whole eyelid and blending. Then I'm putting light peach color shadows on the upper crease of the eyelid and blending it all as always. After that, I'm applying brown shadows on the upper crease of the eyelid and to the outer corner of my eye, blending them, this way making a transition between light and dark shadows. Then I'm gonna apply the same shadows on the lower crease of the eyelid, under the lower eyelashes, blending it all. After we finished with the eyeshadows, we are using our eyeliner to emphasize the eyes and draw fancy wings. And finishing our look with a dark lipstick from NYX. So here's the result. That was fast and simple, but not less beautiful than usually. Subscribe and see you soon.
Why should I?
Hello, here's Stacy Glow, and today we are going to do school makeup. Let's get started. First, I cover my face with NYX High Definition Primer Makeup Base. I use it to prepare my skin for makeup, to make the makeup last longer and conceal skin blemishes. Most people ignore using makeup base and think that a simple moisturizer is enough. But a primer forms a protective layer on your skin which prevents cosmetics from deep penetration into the skin, which causes redness and well-known enlarged pores. I apply the primer with my fingers, as it's an easy way to cover all skin areas. The next product is Natural Tone BB Cream. Because of its light texture and easy application, it perfectly evens out the skin tone and makes skin imperfections absolutely unnoticeable. It is important not to apply too much makeup foundation over your face, trying to better conceal redness, acne, and other problem areas. Another mistake is to use a BB cream 1 or 2 tones darker than the tone of your skin. Some people think that darker tones will make black eyes and other skin irritations less noticeable, but it really looks awful. You should use a BB cream that matches your skin tone, and black eyes and redness can easily be masked with a concealer. Things can get only worse if you apply foundation of darker tones only over separate areas of your skin, as in acne and other problem areas. It does not actually conceal them, but on the contrary, makes them more noticeable, catching the attention of other people. I apply the BB cream over my skin and blend it with a beauty blender sponge. I think it is perfect for achieving even coverage of foundation. Now a few words about my favorite product, a concealer. Girls with large black eyes will understand me. I've tried many concealers, but when I applied this NYX concealer, I realized that was my helper. A waterproof NYX Gotcha Covered Concealer Corrector will perfectly conceal your black eyes and some redness. It contains coconut oil, famous for its moisturizing and healing effect. It also softens and protects your skin. Because of the oil, the concealer will last 24 hours a day and will need no correction. Despite its dense texture, it can easily be applied over black eyes and other problem areas. Another big plus of it is that it doesn't contain talc but silicone, which regulates moisturizing and is suitable for all skin types. To mask black eyes, it should be applied in the form of a triangle. When applied in the form of a crescent, it will not conceal but show you black circles under the eyes. I applied under the eyes in the form of a triangle and over other problem areas which were not completely concealed with a BB cream, and blended with a beauty blender sponge. The last skincare product is a mineral finishing powder. Tone is light medium. Unique NYX HD finishing powder perfectly matures the skin without clogging the pores and makes it silky. It is ideal for quite high quality photos and videos. It should be applied with a large brush with gentle motions. Before applying, I shake the brush to remove the powder remains and apply a light layer of it over the skin, fixing the foundation and concealer. The next product is Eyebrow Powder Pencil. The color is Espresso. This double-ended eyebrow pencil will perfectly accentuate the shape of your eyebrows and will fill some empty areas. It is a spoolie brush and a pencil at the same time. First, I comb my eyebrows and then trace the natural shape of the eyebrows. Where it's necessary, I fill the empty areas with the pencil and then again comb my eyebrows. This wonderful pencil will help you accentuate your eyebrows and make them look more natural. Now let's move to my favorite part, eyes. I could not find the shadow palette that would be ideal for me for a long time, but when I saw a new NYX Adorable Shadow Palette, I realized that was it. This palette contains both dark and light colors. They are matte dark brown, matte brown, shimmery nude, shimmery brown, matte pink, and matte white. These shades can perfectly be combined to create either gentle and subtle or evening makeup. The shadows perfectly fit the eyelid and do not crumble. I apply them with special eyeshadow brushes. First I apply the shimmery nude shadow over the whole eyelid with a larger brush, and then matte pink on the upper eyelid with a smaller one and blend them. I do the same with the other eye. Doll Eye Mascara. This mascara will help you complete your makeup. It does not crumble, and with the help of its convenient wand, you can carefully apply it over your eyelashes. With light motions, I coat my lashes along the whole length and then apply more mascara to lower eyelashes on the corners of the eyes. The last product for this makeup is the usual moisturizing lipstick, which should not be neglected. Now the school makeup is complete. Subtle but rather cute makeup done with the help of NYX products. So today we are doing school makeup. For video click here, please subscribe to my channel. Bye! Hello, here's Stacy Glow. What we are doing today is called cat makeup. First, I'm applying the tape to the outer corners of my eyes. To start with, we need some base on our eyelids. So I'm gonna apply beige shadows as a base over the whole eyelid with an eye brush. Then I'm gonna add dark beige shadows to the upper eyelid crease with a mid-sized brush. Next, we have to apply dark reddish shadows over the upper eyelid crease and above the tape line. This time we are using a small flat brush. Oh, all these brushes, you may wonder why do we need so many of them? In fact, they are very helpful to reach the best effect, and also they are just convenient to use. So going back to the previous step, I should blend the shadows carefully with a blend brush. And here we need to remove the tape. After removing the tape, we are taking our magical small brush again and applying black shadows to the upper eyelid crease and a little above the crease, over the outer corner of the upper eyelid and the lower eyelid. Then I'm gonna trace the outlines with a black pencil and apply a little to the outer corner. Blend it out afterwards. Next, with a flat brush, yep, again those brushes, I'm adding black shadows over the lower eyelid. To the glittering part. First, I'm applying pale glitter to the inner corner of the upper eyelid and a little in the middle with my fingers, and I'm blending it carefully. Then I'm adding dark brown glitter the same way, but over the outer corner of the upper eyelid, blending it as usual. Then dark brown glitter. I'm applying a little of it to the lower eyelid. To add our eyes a complete cat view, I'm covering the upper and lower eyelids with mascara. And the usual ending of a makeup, which shouldn't be neglected, applying a lipstick. In this case, I'm gonna use dark matte one over my lips. So this is basically it. Hope you enjoy this finished look. Today we've been doing cat makeup. Thanks for being with us. Subscribe to the channel and see you next time. Bye! Hello, here's Stacy Glow. As you're guessing already, today we're doing spring makeup. Let's start with our face. The most important element of our makeup is the base. I'm gonna apply and blend it with my fingers over the whole face. Our face has been covered with the base. I'm applying BB cream evenly over the face with a beauty blender sponge. The next product, concealer, is just as important. I'm applying it around the eyes in the form of a triangle and masking some blemishes. I'm blending it with a small sponge. And after that, I'm gonna fix the makeup with the powder. I'm taking a little powder with a special powder brush and shaking it a little before applying. With light movements, I'm applying it onto the whole face. Our face is ready, and we're moving to work over the eyebrows. Before you start, the eyebrows should be first combed with a special brush. Then I'm taking a little eyebrow pomade with a flat angle brush for eyebrows. Remember to apply enough product over your eyebrows and not too much. Always check it on the back of your hand first. With light movements, I'm tracing the shape of the eyebrows and I'm painting the eyebrows with pomade. Now let's make our eyes beautiful. To begin with, I'm applying beige shadows over the whole eyelid with a shadow brush. Remember to distribute the shadows evenly over the whole eyelid. After that, I'm taking a smaller flat brush and applying bright pink shadows to the crease and the outer corner of the upper eyelid. I'm painting the lower eyelid just a little. I'm blending the shadows with a blend brush as usual. Changing the brushes again. This time with a midi-sized shadow brush, I'm applying fair pink nude shadows to the middle of the upper eyelid and blending them over the whole eyelid. Again with a flat brush, I'm gonna apply beige shimmering shadows to the inner corner of the upper eyelid and blend them with a blend brush. After that, you wanna apply a little pale glitter shadows to the inner corner of the upper eyelid with a smaller flat brush. And the darker color now. With a small brush, I'm applying brown shadows to the upper eyelid crease, the outer corner, and the lower eyelid. I'm blending them carefully. Here's an interesting part. What is spring bird without wings, right? To make them nicely, I'm first making wings with an angle wing brush and then with an eyeliner brush. And finally, I'm covering the upper and lower eyelids with mascara. I'm more than sure your beautiful eyes will attract anybody now. Don't forget about your lips. I chose fair pink cream matte lipstick for this case. Apply it to the lips and distribute it evenly with a brush. we are ready to go out. Thanks for watching, like this video if you find it interesting, and subscribe to be with us next time. Bye! Hello, here's Stacy Glow. I have already missed you all so much. Let's talk about wings today. Should be pretty interesting. I'm gonna use a liner that is an eye marker today. Since not all girls know how to draw wings, I suggest learning to do it with a marker only. Personally, I trained every day with marker, and after a while I already knew how to draw straight, nice wings. I think you will agree with me if we draw classical wings today. So let's start. First, I'm drawing a small line from the end of the eye to the diagonal. Next, I'm painting a line with a marker along eyelash growth and the line around the eye. After that, I should connect them. Then I'm adjusting the wing for equality and sketching our wing with the help of the marker. I should then put a clearer line along the line of eyelash growth and draw to the inner corner of the eye. Now I'm making the wings more voluminous and clearly drawing them. Painting the upper and lower eyelashes with mascara. That's basically all. But in fact, drawing wings is not so easy as it seems. However, if you really want it and train often enough, you can learn to draw magnificent wings within a very short period of time. Like this video if it's been interesting to you all. Please subscribe to the channel and stay updated. See you very soon.